Be up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 2nd, and we're talking about trending topics.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's unique. That's unique. Yes. No. Wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You rocking
what's
with
up?
Moochie? And this is MOOCHILLA'S Reviews. What's up, pretty girl?
Hey, Moochie. Hi, Chat. Hi, Tamika.
I put a little poll in there, y'all. Let me know what you think about the finale. Are you satisfied or dissatisfied? Okay. Yeah, so please go to the top and cast your vote. Okay? So, what y'all thought of the episode?
Tamika.
Oh Lord. Do I need to put the rant clock up?
Yeah, I'm just glad we finally have a close. I feel like we got a close. I feel like they closed a lot of stuff up, and we already know how the story ends, and we don't need nothing else. That's how I feel.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay, so let me see what Davina says. Hello, everyone. Was this really the end of BMF, or is there another season? I'm a little disappointed and confused. Just saying. I feel like that too. Like, what's going on? What did you think? Pretty girl of the episode. Like, were you satisfied? Dissatisfied? What's what with you?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. I mean, to stay on theme with the season, I'm dissatisfied. It's weird because the episode felt like it was an hour and a half, but it was probably like 48 minutes. But I felt like for 35 minutes, it was kind of at a slower pace. And I feel like the last like 5 minutes, it was boom, boom, boom. Like they try to like cram a lot in the last like few minutes of the episode. I don't know. It was a little odd. I laughed a lot. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a drama, but I had some laughs.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies.
Uh-oh, you said
Hi, Ingrid.
Hey, what's
of
going
the
on?
episode.
Hey. All the whole time I'm thinking about Tamika. I'm thinking about Tamika saying, this is some bullshit. What the fuck is excuse me. Oh Lord, I'm sorry.
Drop the F-bomb.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been smoking all evening, y'all. So I forgot we live. I'm thinking we backstage talking like girlfriends. Excuse me, everybody. I'm hearing Tamika say this is some BS. What the F is this? Get this off my TV. Oh.
But they making cracks about Terry being in a fat suit. What did Meech put one on too?
Yeah, he was looking thicker than a Snicker, ain't he?
Yeah.
I think it's probably the lean or whatever he was doing.
Especially when they
probably
went
the
back
name.
and showed the first season at the end with Lucille when she was sitting at that table.
But
Mm-hmm.
she deserved to be lonely. Mm-hmm. She deserved it. She wanted everybody out the damn house. She wanted Charles to get the F out the house. She wanted him to unalive his damn self. She
You
wanted
know?
everybody gone. Nicole, you ain't paid nothing, so get out and all that. She wanted everybody gone, so now you all alone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I didn't feel sorry for her. I was
No,
laughing
no,
actually.
no one felt sorry for her. Ain't
No, I
nobody felt
didn't feel sorry, but I wanted more with that. I really wanted them to have a damn conversation about that money she stole. They showed it in the beginning when we, saying what went down. So I'm thinking we
Oh,
Yeah, I agree. It was no conversation about it. Mm-mm.
nah, no. It's
They just
like
moved on. They just did the flashback and then moved on from it. I thought she was gonna go over there and grab the
apology and nothing. But I was,
who you breaking up,
yeah.
Tamika?
Oh, she still was talking. We missed a bunch of what she said.
I know.
It's probably her microphone going on. What else I gonna say about the? Yeah, I thought she was gonna go over there and grab her battery operated boyfriend and get busy, but she went and grabbed the fur coat instead.
That was a good thing that she resigned though, because I don't think they was gonna let her come back anyway. That's my
I
thoughts.
mean, well, only that might be the only thing I might be agreeing with because you ain't about to question me because y'all just as dirty up in this damn church. You know what I'm saying? People in
Mm-hmm.
the church are so judgmental, always got to be pointing their fingers at folk, and they be doing just as much stuff, if not worse, from the
Mm-hmm.
pastor to the deacons to the choir people, everybody. So, and I know I used to sing in the choir, and I know what we was doing behind the scenes. One of my boyfriends was was in the choir with me. Okay, so I know what we was doing. Everybody was doing.
And you heard her say, "He not yours."
mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, but yeah, she grinned and smiled up in his face. I
but
hope she
Breeze is
ain't
working for Terry though. Y'all saw that?
Mm-hmm.
who worked for Terry.
Breeze, the baby father. So it
Oh,
is him.
Oh, I thought he was just leaving him in charge of the restaurant. I don't. Yeah, I guess
yeah,
so.
yeah. That don't
He
mean
was
he.
like,
No,
"Thanks
That
for
don't
putting
mean he the
me.
baby father though. Ain't
Thanks for
nothing.
putting
no,
It's
me
nothing
on."
proving that he the baby father.
no. I think she was talking about in the game because he was like, "Thank you for putting me on." I assume that was me put me on in the game. Like
Oh,
That's what
okay,
I was saying.
okay.
That's what I was
Oh, in the
saying too.
oh yeah, in the game, yeah, maybe. Yeah, but that ain't proving that he the baby father.
oh
You know,
no,
she
I don't think
yeah.
we was talking about that.
Did
Mm-hmm.
anyone else see that trailer for a show telling T side of the story? Yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
document.
the documentary we were talking about. Coming up and reviewing that too. Or is somebody else backstage? Oh no, that was just somebody leaving a message.
Mm. Um. This whole thing was just some dumpster juice to me. I don't know. The whole
Like all of them there at one time. That's the part that got
y'all
me.
can't tell me that Mexico thing didn't look like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Looked like some Road Runner and the Coyote and Road Runner stuff. That whole Mexico thing looked it was it. Oh my god. Yeah,
Well,
it
I
should
did
that definitely
miss
should
when
have
he
been
was
on
gonna
two.
leave him. I told.
That
That's
was
why
that,
he was mad at him. He left him.
It was giving laser tag, but beyond that,
yeah, that's why I said Looney Tunes.
why are y'all having full fledged conversations
During
while
the
y'all in the midst of gunfire? Like, is that
hmm
realistic?
That
I mean, I'm just saying, I've never been in a pew pew fight, but I'm not gonna be talking about things that we need to talk about at a later time. Like, let's try to get alive and get out of here.
Exactly. Like, what
that's
are
why
we
I'm talking about the
doing?
quality of the show.
Mm-mm.
It was bad.
Who
And
writing?
I'm sorry, but on this one, and I can't believe I'm saying this, y'all can put this in the record books. I'm on damn Terry's side, bitch. I'm out of here. I'm not standing around waiting on no damn body. You standing there with Loco talking about Terry, come back, come back.
Come
Hell
on,
no.
we gotta protect the
Who give
plug at
a
all
Can you
times.
believe? Can you believe he said protect the plug?
Plug at all times. Do you think that would happen in real life? The plug is going to protect themselves, not you.
Exactly. But
You
that's the
That
know.
sound
problem.
that sound crazy to me. Him saying protect the plug. He put the plug over his family, literally.
Him
Mm, mm,
putting the
mm.
drug business and pretty much it's him putting the drug business over his family because that's what he's protecting. But it ain't like you
Hmm.
cannot get another plug. Like that's the problem. He was thinking Loco was more than a plug to him. He was
Exactly.
Yeah,
very
but like Loco was like his brother, his big brother or
yeah.
something.
What
Hmm.
are you doing here?
Um, and then
Just because he said you gonna be the black Pablo Escobar, you let that
Mhm.
go to your head?
Exactly.
and then I don't like that Charles is grinning, skinning. Like, why are you being okay with what they doing? And he's even though he said I'm not okay that how y'all make y'all money, but I'm proud of you, son.
That
Come
pissed me
Mhm.
on,
off.
Charles.
That pissed
That,
me off.
yeah, like at the end, they did start. I'm gonna have to agree with Brillo.
Yeah,
Shout to
because I'm
Brillo.
glad that he
That
got
because shout out to Brillo.
away
He was getting goofy in them last couple of episodes. Now you just let Lucille talk to you no kind of way. You just you know what I'm saying. He just
I just
Yeah,
don't like the fact
I'm
that
sorry.
where's his backbone?
they just wrote this season that the parents just lost their morals. Like
Yeah,
Right. Thank
Yeah, they
you.
exactly.
really did. They
Thank
did.
you. Thank you for saying that. Thank
They
you for
went from
saying it.
a church going family, like someone that's an active member of the church, to it just went from saint to sinner.
Mhm.
And then Charles walking in like he George Jefferson into the house. We moving on up into the house, and he was so I'm proud of you, son. Get the keys, go on there. And I'm just like, come on, man. My father would be not happy with me. He might like the money I put in his pocket, but he ain't gonna be happy with the fact that he wouldn't be like get involved or nah. My father wouldn't do that.
Yeah. And when it's
Yeah.
all said and done, as much as I'm happy for him to get away from
From
Lucille and
Lucille,
say that he going on his own, is like then you gonna end up getting caught up into their shit anyway when you was
exactly.
Yeah,
always against it. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know
Right.
why
That's
he
what I'm
gonna get? You
saying.
know why he gonna get caught up? Because
That name on the house.
Yeah.
the first house that he was in. Remember
His
that
name,
Yeah.
first
his name
house?
on
His
the
name is on
house.
that house.
Yeah.
We
Mhm.
talked about that when he got it. So he's gonna stay down there in that house, and Meech got the big house,
Mm-hmm. Because
cause he
Meech
didn't know
did in
what
real life.
happened.
Meech did have a big old White House.
mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, he did. He just had parties in there all the time.
And then he seemed like he got jealous when Charles told him about Terry having a house in California.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Hmm.
what the heck?
Because he wants to be the Black Pablo Escobar, so he don't want Terry to have nothing or be nothing. Just stay in the D and. But I like that he called him a sack chase. Ooh, Lord, because
Oh,
he
you
do
talking about Markeisha St. Patrick wanting to be this biggest goddamn drug dealer in California?
right,
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, and all he do is chase
Exactly.
behind her.
Mhm.
Like and she said, "I'm in the hospital. You got to come and help me. Get your ass here." She talked to him like how Lucille talked to Charles. Get your ass here.
Mhm.
You know, like,
Yeah,
mm,
Markeisha was his weakest link, and then Meech weakest link is wanting to put everybody on and say
Yep.
everybody is family.
Yep.
right, exactly. And so, um,
Meech living in the White House now. But that's the house in Miami, but that's not the house he's
you
at
know,
now.
that's a that he live.
That's another house in Atlanta.
Yeah, he live in Miami, so when he's still on house arrest type of thing, he can't. He got the ankle bracelet on. He don't go nowhere without the feds. He got to get permission. So, no, that house in Atlanta been gone. That got seized when he got arrested and everything. That been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the feds took that all that stuff. Um,
Even Markeisha confirmed that she got control over Terry.
yeah, that's why her and Lawanda's like they ain't even gonna be keep fighting because she ain't going nowhere. So ain't no need to just keep fighting about it.
Yeah. She already
Mm-hmm.
got her man, and he got a legit job.
Mhm.
She
Mm-hmm.
got
Yeah, they
sure.
finally showed him at the end. And who got
Mm-hmm.
popped in the damn restaurant? That's what I want to know.
I
Yeah, maybe
know.
him. Maybe
That's who
him.
I thought
Maybe
of.
Lawanda
Mhm.
man.
Well, who
That's what
was that? Who was that? Letting off like that though.
Boom
boom,
sent them there.
boom people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Remember, Boom had some two goons with him. Mm-hmm.
True, and
It's
May,
everybody was in
I
there.
hope it ain't. I hope it ain't Lil Breeze get taken out,
I was just getting ready to say that too, like, cause
or
he was
maybe
in.
And Lawanda's man. He might be gone.
Oh Lord.
That might just been a one and done for him to come in there because he's doing other stuff. That actor. So
Yeah, yeah.
that might have been a one and done. He come in there. Oh, hey, hi, nice to meet you. Pow, I'm gone.
Right.
That might have been a one and done for him. Who knows? I don't know who told him to put that beehive on the Wanda's head though. I do
Yeah,
not
I
know.
don't know.
No.
That big
Yeah.
ponytail or whatever it is on
Why
top of
did
the
they
head.
do her hair like that?
I don't know. I thought she was one of the Supremes with that hairstyle.
I'm
Yeah, I
so
know that was the
effing
style of
glad
certain.
now
That
more and
was
more Keisha. So you think we gonna see more and more Keisha? I don't even think we gonna
Girl,
get
I
another
don't think we
season.
seeing no more of this show. This show is
No,
over.
this was dumpster juice. I'm sorry, and I know Demarcus in the chat. He probably give it a 10 in
I give
flames, and it's the
give it
best.
a 10
It
already, girl.
Yeah, I know he probably did. I ain't even see it, but this thing was throw it in the trash. It's it. This is it. This. I hate to say that Detroit was right on this. This thing should have been on a Tubi. This thing one of them Tubi movies. And I done seen some
Mm-mm.
good Tubi movies, but this is one like on the bad level of the Tubi movies. This production was bad. That whole Mexico Looney Tune scene, pew
It
pew 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 pew. That was just
it seemed
terrible.
like somebody wrote it seemed like two people wrote this episode. Like the last couple of minutes, it seemed like now they was like, let's get a good writer in here at that part.
Moochie, what about the part y'all probably talked about before I got here about that whole thing, the shootout with Lamar and B Mickey and all that? Oh, that
That
was
was
goofy.
yeah,
That was
that was
goofy.
crazy.
That was also some Looney Tune stuff. Like some
And
cartoon thing.
and she not gonna all of a sudden she gonna have more sympathy for Lamar than B Mickey.
And
That
how
was
you gonna be
I
crazy.
was
whew,
sorry.
I'm sorry, no, go because I was about to go into go ahead, you go ahead,
Go
No,
Cookie.
ahead,
I was just
Tamika.
gonna say I was cracking up when what's his name? B Mickey, who think he's smarter than everybody, fell for the okey doke with Hoop. And not only that, I was cracking up when Lamar told her, bitch, we gonna get B Mickey out the way and y'all about to be my family. I'm taking y'all over.
Exactly.
I said, what
I was
the
like,
hell
this
is
nigga,
this?
I was like, this nigga's crazy. I was like, okay, he batshit crazy. But and then she gonna get upset and say, oh my God, he lied to me about Kato. I don't ever want nothing to do with him. And I mean, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah, that
so
was
you
crazy.
upset that he took out Kato, but you was
Mm-hmm.
okay with him setting up Meech and Terry
Right.
and getting revenge.
Mm-hmm.
What you saying, lady? Ain't making. That's what I'm saying. And then
Sitting
I'm
there crying
Lucille.
over him. No, no, and
And
gonna say,
Lucille, I'm turning the
you were
body over to you
not
because I don't want nothing to
alone.
do with him. Yeah, you not alone. And she was sitting there holding what you call him, Lamar's hand while he died.
That was crazy.
She hold Lamar's hand while Lamar died. That's why I'm saying, come on, and Moochie, I know you've been trying to defend it. You can't tell me this whole season was bad, but this last episode
I
was the
said
worst.
I said the last part where I'm talking about that whole incident, and even that was kind of off with him, with that girl coming out of nowhere in the middle of the crowded club where they could see her handing off her CD to him. What type of sense was that?
I'm right. And just so happened, but Tina's the one who slit his throat. Excuse me, you cut you know what I'm saying? Unalive the man. And Tina was the one that did it with the bottle, right?
Mm-hmm.
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 But I didn't even. We saw Tina hit the other guy with the bottle. She didn't hit the black guy.
He
Well,
said
they was
she
on the
followed
ground.
him
They
and was
was
like,
right.
I
They
They
remember
was
they
can't.
was all on the
wrestling on the
ground.
Yeah.
ground, so she must
Yeah.
have cut him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so Gemini Don said Little Meech other castmates promote this show, especially this season, more than Little Meech. Little Meech may promote its ongoing on his IG story, and that's it. Yeah, I was seeing Da Vinci really promoting it.
I
Mm-hmm.
ain't really seen nobody talking about it.
Yeah, he
no,
having a
support.
he had a watch party tonight, Da Vinci.
Oh, okay. Support gaming said Inga 71. She fell in love with Lamar in 2.5 seconds.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Once
It
he
was
said, once he
wait.
said, you
Somebody
think
said
I'm the
this was the
monster?
best episode of this season. This season was trash.
Child, that's a low
Detroit,
bar. That's a low bar.
Detroit. I look. You was right. I didn't. Yeah, you was right, Detroit. You was right.
Mm-mm.
Uh oh my goodness.
This is the
Mm.
final season,
This
y'all.
better not be the
Go watch
final
the
season.
documentary,
I
Yeah,
please.
think
this
it.
is
I
it.
think
This the
it is
final.
the
This not
final
coming back.
season. We ain't hear nothing.
It does. I heard it. It's the final season. It's it. It ain't coming back. I made the announcement. Breaking news. Inga 71 Ginger Snap said it's the final season. Yeah, no, just go watch all the documentaries. Go to YouTube, watch all the interviews and different
Yep,
things,
Right.
exactly. That was
and
supposed
y'all
to
can
be
get the real story.
Yeah.
Miss Nisi. You right. That was supposed to be the wolf incident. Only
Mm-hmm.
thing they didn't show in that incident, I think Meech supposedly got pew pew in the behind.
Yeah.
Right.
Got some
Yeah.
hot ones in his behind.
That's why I said
Mhm.
they was trying to close up a lot of stuff. They hopped around with it a little bit. T's going to California. You know what the hell happened after that. You know that this was his baby mother, or everybody wanted his baby mother. Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
little
and I
Meech.
think that's why this the last one because they tried to wrap up a whole bunch of little things.
Exactly.
Why
Mm.
That's
y'all
it.
spent 50 minutes on Purdy? Y'all could have used that with other storylines. Like,
That
why?
part.
Exactly. Why I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why they told that Purdy thing. That was a dumb
Thank
storyline. It,
you.
it wasted
How many
two.
how many
I think. I mean,
episodes do we have on Purdy?
I
A
think
waste
it
of
wasted
time, and
like
I
two
don't care
or
what
three
DeMarcus say.
episodes on that.
And DeMarcus tried to say, "Oh, she was an important character." No, she
No,
was
she
not.
wasn't.
You know,
They
well, he
could have did
argued
that
all
whole.
season about it. I mean, I don't love you, DeMarcus, but I just have to agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Um, because she was not important. We didn't need to know about that scene about Tina and her situation. All that was just unnecessary stuff.
Exactly. You could have
Yeah, we
eliminated a
wasted
lot of that and
three
put
Purdy
episodes
was
on
in
Purdy.
Purdy was in the damn that whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From the beginning all the way until whatever episode that way, what was it, episode 7 when she was gone or
We wasted
something?
too many episodes on
Too
her.
many. And the Mexico thing could have been one episode.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
So
Overall, it was okay. The question now: will they begin the BMF spinoff? Follow Terry Meach in the 2000. It was supposed to happen, but who knows? Word is Stars lost money from BMF.
You got your answer right there.
Yeah, so if they lost money, why would they even invest in it even more? And then they was already saying that the boys stole some money too.
I don't care that Purdy introduced Trail and Kano. We didn't need them.
She had three pivotal situations. We could have knocked that down to one. Like, we didn't. It
Exactly.
was drugged out. We didn't
The
need that.
whole season was about her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was tired.
Mm,
I was tired. Ugh.
Let
Mm.
mm,
me see
mm,
how many
mm.
people put. Let me see how many people voted so far.
Oh, what was the
30
question?
votes so far. This is tonight's question. Oh, let me move that.
What? Yeah,
Mm.
I must have watched a different cut. Oh, it's just one vote. Okay. Ooh, I feel a little better.
Huh?
Um, yes,
What you say?
Meat's addicted to the strip club, right?
Yeah, that's is that. I just too much boobs
And
and
that's the
booty.
thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that's the thing. I mean, I know he was a party guy, but I don't know. I want to, and you can't tell everything, but I feel like you could. Like, give me more intricate parts. Y'all rushed the whole limo scene about how y'all was stacking work
Right.
limos. Like, it was so many things about how y'all grew the business that they missed out on. They just added all this extra
No,
unnecessary drama.
thank thank you so much for saying this because we could have been talking just like season 1 We learned about them from being little boys, the family, everybody being poor, and how they grew, from the 50 boys and all that. And you know what I'm saying? How they started and grew the business. But now we just talking about Charles and Lucille and Nicole and all these other little side stories.
Exactly.
It become like that's why I keep putting it in my hashtags and on my page to saying it's a soap opera.
It
Because it's
is.
like it's became a soap opera, like it's the Charles and Lucille,
Mm-hmm.
as the world turns or something.
Exactly.
So it's like it it just don't even make sense. I mean, we just didn't need all of that. We could have been talking about how they actually ran the business, how they
Mm-hmm.
ran the product through the call services, how they, a whole bunch of things, all the different states. Remember now,
But you
BMF
know
grew
what though?
across the United States.
You
We
know
ain't
what
never really
though?
talk about the other states and other places.
Maybe
It
they
grew across the whole United States, BMF.
maybe they couldn't, Inga, because remember a case was came up and they got raided in the second season.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they had to tone it down, and maybe that's why the writing changed. I'm just speculating, y'all. I'm, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm just, using
And
critical.
look how now they done became Marquisha became part of the family, Tamika.
Oh
In there
Lord.
eating chicken and macaroni and cheese with them at the party.
Hmm.
He
Okay.
goofy. He goofy as
All
hell, Ron. I'm telling
all
you.
this time, y'all ain't never couldn't stand that lady. And now she's accepted and up in there with everybody.
And you got your baby mama checking on her in the hospital. I would have been like, hell no.
I wouldn't have been doing that.
Okay, and that's
Mm.
also why 50 pissed at Little Meech messing up his own opportunity. I do feel bad for the other actors on BMF. They tried. They did the best they could. Yeah, I know because
Oh
they was
yeah,
trying
this
to
not
keep a good
the
eye on him with because they said he was having some sort of problem with substances.
Gemini Don. This is not the other actors, the real actors' fault. They only read. They getting paid. They
Exactly.
don't. They not the writers or the producers of the show.
Mm-hmm.
They just give them whatever's on the piece of paper. They
Yeah,
read it and act it out, do the best of their ability. I'm not faulting any of them. This is the writers, the producers, the
Mm-hmm.
executive producers, the Lionsgate. It's all the higher ups. You know, it's all the higher ups. White, black,
Exactly.
otherwise, it doesn't matter. Because I don't blame the actors. There was, there was a couple bad acting on here, but the main big actors like Charles Lucille and all that, I don't blame them at all. They did the best they could.
this is a
Nicole,
good question. So did Terry just assume Meech was, kick the
yeah.
bucket when he
Uh-huh.
left Mexico before he came back at the beginning of the season? Because
Yeah.
remember, Charles kept asking him where's Meech, and he was like, he's
At
still on
at the
business.
graduation party. And
Yeah,
that's when they saw me. They didn't explain how he got back. How
exactly.
how did he rescued Loco, but how did and Terry got off in the airplane and helicopter? How did he get how did he get back to America? How did he get back to Detroit just in time for Nicole to graduate high school? And he show up with the stolen car. So I mean, they didn't explain any of that. They didn't explain how he got back. It just
And they had more than enough time to do it as much damn back and forth as they did with Mexico.
So did
And
Terry just assume? Yeah. So what y'all think about that? Y'all think he thought he was gone?
Mm-hmm.
no, he
possibly.
probably thought he no, I don't think so. I think he probably thought he was still down there in Mexico.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
right now at
also
this
what I
point, I
think.
don't even want to talk about even making a future with this
And
because
this is why
it
I
don't
don't even
seem
care
like.
much.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
what is there to talk about? We all talking. I don't like to tear up something like that, but I can't help it.
It's
It
not
was
tearing it
really.
up. We giving critique. Whether you like it or didn't like it. I mean, we giving critique. We're not tearing it up. I mean,
Yeah, but
it's
I feel like if the longer
Yeah.
I stay on here,
I'm
the
not
more I'm
trying
gonna
to
say,
tear it up, but
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie either. It just this is it. I think they should close the chapter on this one. They
well,
tried.
I'm talking about it on Sunday on
Okay,
my
so let me.
Mm-hmm.
page.
I am gonna talk about it again. I am gonna do like I'm gonna get everything together and we gonna go through it because I got some games and stuff that we gonna play. But what I was gonna ask y'all with this, if they aged up the characters where we saw the ones in the first season, would you watch?
Like whom besides Meech and Terry?
Yeah, well, that was the only two we saw that was like different, right? So if they aged up Meech and Terry, they would have to age up Hoop and the rest of them, right?
Hoop already look age, but I guess.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, they could, find somebody else.
Hoop look like he 40 years old.
I ain't saying all that.
Hoop was a real one, though. I'll give him that. He didn't get in the middle of nothing. He said, I got love for both of y'all. I respect both of y'all. I got loyalty to both of y'all. I respect him for that. But as far as me, child, I might watch it if it ain't nothing else on TV. I really don't give a damn. I'm going to just be honest with y'all.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very there with you. What about the part of Bryant? Okay, the what's the guy name? Was it Abraham or something? What was that man? The
The boy's
Milton's
father.
Milton's father. What's his name? Abraham or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or whatever his name was. He comes in there and says, "I saw my son in a dream, and with rainbows and all that kind of stuff. And I know I'm at peace now. I know he's doing good."
Mm-hmm.
And Brian was like, "Oh well, good. I'm glad you found peace." And he just act like he's so
Yeah, I
cold.
don't even know what the hell was the point of that. He talking about, I hope you find peace with Kevin. He ain't gonna find no peace. He gonna keep his raggedy ass chasing after Meech and Terry.
But when I'm
Yeah.
Tamika, you're not you. He don't seem like he have no hurt or pain about his son Kevin. He has not dealt with that, with the grief of
Well, he
that.
Yeah,
probably
he
paid
ain't
any
gonna deal
attention to
with
him
it.
when he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he got into
Maybe.
the situation. He
Yeah,
didn't
he wasn't
talk
paying
to
him.
him.
Yeah,
The most
exactly.
the most he did was have B Mickey come after him. I mean, come and help him. Slap the kid around or whatever the case may be. That's the most he did. He didn't even really sit down and take any interest in
Yeah,
anything that kid did.
you look at what Black Draven said. Brian looked like, where we going with this Milton? You know what I'm saying? Like he just seemed like he didn't care.
Well, Bryant,
Exactly.
Bryant and Brian, aka B Mickey, they're dealing with their grief the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Revenge on the wrong
Hmm.
damn people.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hey, Lawrence report. Oh, he said, "What's good to me? I'm about to watch it now." Oh well, then Lawrence, get on.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Go
was
go
gonna
ahead
say,
and
ahead.
go ahead
don't
and
go
even
enjoy
ahead and
stay
go
it.
on
watch
here.
it, and then I'll see you over the weekend, Lawrence, in our chats, and we will talk about it. Yeah, that
Child, that part when Brian came in there, when they was having the pow pows.
Yeah, I was
And he
like,
gonna talk about Lamar Silas and Lamar Clark. I thought Lamar was about to get his ass back up again.
yeah, exactly. I mean, and that was just so. All this time, you mean Lamar was just wanting revenge. It's almost like some Michael Myers thing or some Jason type of thing from Friday the 13th. Like, I'm gonna keep coming back and back and back and back, and you just I ain't even sure he actually still is. He might be back next season if they have another one. They
this
might
is
say,
true.
"Oh, the bullets didn't go through."
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he had a bulletproof vest on. He really get hurt. He coming back. Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Oh
At
Lord.
this point now, I have no high hopes for what they would do if it does come back.
Well, they cut a lot of shows, so I'm sure they're gonna cut this. Cause what you call it wasn't that bad. Remember the other show we was watching with the three girls, and they got rid of that show.
Oh, I didn't watch that. I know what show y'all talking about because y'all used to review it. You and
Yeah.
Nita or somebody used to review.
So I'm sure
Uh,
they're gonna cut that too. I mean, cut this too.
remember they got rid of our Hot Town, and that was a
Hmm.
damn good
Hmm.
show.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Terry's
love
baby
them.
mother moved on. Kudos for her. Terry ain't worth it. He deserves everything. Markeisha and Boom about to do to his ass. Facts.
Oh, oh my God, he's so obsessed with this Marquisha chick.
Well, I'm glad he wasn't hating on Lawanda. I mean, to be honest, him and Lawanda kind of came to a mutual place. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. It just irks me how he be with damn Markeisha, and the fact that she was trying to get cute with Lawanda at first when she went in the hospital. Child, I wanted Lawanda to take that pillow and smother her ass.
Right.
I thought she was.
Or get the bedpan and bust upside her head with it.
And why you
Mm.
sitting alone? You can call and get the information from the nurse. Like, why?
Right.
You
Yeah,
got your own
you can
He's
lie and say
sending
I'm this.
Lawanda like,
You
here
can
go
lie
my
and say I'm her sister or
representative.
something. Right. You don't have to go up in there to see her face.
Then
hmm
she gonna talk to her real reckless too.
What you doing up
Yeah.
in here? I don't want to see you. Like,
So we need more
Like,
money to retire. Girl, you laid
Mm.
up in the hospital right now.
and talking about
Exactly.
and talking about Hollywood. We gotta be looking good and all, and for Hollywood.
and this is
Mm-mm.
what's gonna get his dumb ass in trouble. All that talking on the phone,
Exactly.
Yeah,
trying
he
to
Mm-hmm.
weak.
please her silly behind.
He weak talking
hmm
about I'm down with you down with what? Oh, okay.
Right.
You got down all right, both y'all.
Yeah, bringing Lamar back was stupid, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's still alive.
hmm
Don't be
Man,
surprised. If y'all see him next season, y'all gonna see.
But
They're
what the
gonna
heck
have his
he
hand reaching
jealous
up out
of?
the grave.
What
Yeah,
he got to
exactly.
be jealous of Terry? He didn't want her.
Terry
Yeah.
was jealous of Lawanda. No, he ain't. No,
Yeah, but I'm
no,
saying,
no.
what he got to be jealous of? He ain't want
Yeah, they moved on. Shit, you seen right before the guy walked up, she was saying to Terry, "Oh, so taking care of your family is you moving away." You
her.
know, but she ain't want him. She had her new man. And when he was saying
Hey,
she's
Stephen
Exactly.
good and
Harris.
she's smart, he was like, "Yep, she is. Yep, she is." And she deserved to be treated like a queen. He was agreeing with everything
Mm-hmm.
because he knew it wasn't nothing he could damn say.
Exactly.
Support game and said, Muchella, is Terry a colorist?
I don't. I wouldn't say that. That's who
Mm-hmm.
they. You got to go by typecasting. That's
Mm-hmm.
who they cast for the role.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you can't really say that off of that.
Yeah.
I
Because the
mean,
real life lady was kind of chocolate.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
She was more like cornbread complected to
In
me. So niche.
between.
Meech needs to
Yeah.
mature. Leave the
Yeah, you mean the
club.
cornbread when it's like nice and brown on the top was coming out the oven?
hmm
That's
Those fast women are his downfall. He needs to stick to the future baby mama and leave the bar fighting alone.
Which I think how he
It's
did
too
that
late
girl
for that.
Maria. She tried to come back. She tried to spin the block, and he said, "Look, I just gotta tell you, I got a baby on the way."
Mm,
Why do
I
we
know
Uh,
need
she was
that?
mad.
Why do we need that?
hmm
You didn't need that.
I
Yeah,
mean, it
we did
didn't
see
take
that
long
part.
at all. So, I mean, she did the right thing. Goodbye. Hello, goodbye.
So
she
you
should
mean
have
to
never
tell me
came back.
You mean to tell me Loco got pew before they left Mexico, and then they got then they blew up his ride. Like,
That's what
Hmm.
I'm saying. That's why you can't be interfering with people's fate now. Come on now. If you would
hmm
have left his behind in Mexico, we wouldn't have all this
Exactly.
drama.
Mm, mm, mm.
That probably
and
was
we ain't even see the other guy. The last
Manuel.
time we seen him was when Pusha tried to backdoor Meech.
Oh, his number two.
Child, he said, I'm getting the hell up away from y'all, Memphis.
He probably got dealt with that.
Yeah, they said,
My favorite moment was when Nicole said Mama was acting high and mighty. Charles had popped up quick like, oh damn. Lucy about to
just
smack the
stars
taste
playing
out
in
of
our faces about Nicole Baby and the worm fella.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Worm
Frederick.
he was looking kind of dusty too. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, when's the first time we seen worms since all that other commotion?
Mm-hmm. Since
I'm
his
at
face almost got burnt.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
at Lucille really was trying to get her bed back. Girl, shut up. Too late for that. Some
Some
whole
guys
show.
don't letting go of their exes thinking they can always have it when they want to.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of
I went
guys
through
that
that.
think
Yeah,
that. Believe me, they ain't
that's
just
true.
baby mamas either. They all be thinking that they can come knock knock.
No,
I
no,
had
no, no.
somebody
They
come
they
back
did
to my
that.
house and it was 15 years later. I said, bitch,
No, no. I had that. My ex husband was like that when I moved on. Even though he been had moved on, but it's okay for him to move. I wasn't supposed to move on. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
went through that same thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I went through that same thing. She, my father did too. So, I ain't getting into that, but um, that yeah, it's a mess. But look, look, Lucille got what she deserved. And they tried to act like she's some woman empowerment at the end because she resigned from the thing.
That's why I said I needed more. They could have put less of that other shit because what did you really accomplish? What did you do? Like we didn't see no type of conversations, no resolvement besides you walking out the church and now you going over here to put this damn fur on. I wanted that wasn't enough for me. I'm
What does
sorry.
the fur? What does the fur got to do with
Exactly.
anything?
And
I
in
just
that
felt that it's.
song.
I felt the
Girl.
first symbolized she gonna be full in her mama
Yeah,
drug
she
kingpin.
Oh, so she? I was thinking she gonna be a queen pin or something.
Well, did
Well,
you
I'm just
see
saying.
that they showed the pastor real quick in her little flashback?
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
So you thinking she gonna get with him?
I don't know. I think she gonna try to preach like him.
Yeah, get her own
Mm,
church, or
Mm-hmm.
just be more accepting of Meech and T's money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so she gonna take it now.
Her and like I
Mm-hmm.
said,
Mm.
her and Charles, they all accepting now. I'm like, what?
yeah,
And take
basically.
and still trying to get the welfare.
She gonna get all that money,
Hmm.
all the groceries.
And so Charles is accepting it too, because now he gonna be down there helping, being down there
Hmm.
helping them and doing stuff with them. So he's going to be accepting it too, because now
Yeah.
Charles going to help him with the BMF Entertainment.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Lucille was like, Charles, I was just playing. Charles was like, nah, I'm good.
And that's why, okay, so that picture of her crying, we was thinking she crying over somebody at the no, she crying because Charles and everybody left her. She said, "No, Charles,
Mm-hmm.
don't leave me. How you gonna tell your husband not to leave you
You
after you've been
know,
trying to put his ass out for weeks,
Hmm.
months?"
she,
Be
she
careful what you
got
wish
what was
for.
coming to her.
Right. Be careful what you wish
Hmm.
I
for.
was laughing at
Hmm.
that.
Yes.
Because when it was all said and done, she was scared to stand on her own. But at the end of the day, that's what you need to do.
Charles tired of being broke. I know that's
Yeah,
right.
I just was.
I mean, they
Hmm.
both were, but she went about it a different way.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Both Lucille and Charles are in the game now.
Okay, wait a
Hmm.
minute. So Nicole says she got Section 8 apartment and Wichicon working at the Pepsi plant
Yeah.
and going to and he gonna
But
go
I
back to
said
school.
this is TV, y'all, because Section 8 was not calling that damn fast and was not accepting you that
No,
fast. You
they
know
still
how
don't
long
call that
I've been on the
fast.
damn Section 8 list? My son is a grown ass man and he was in junior high. These bitches just sent me a letter not that long ago talking about you still interested. I forgot all about it. I said, how
Damn.
the hell is
That,
she on Section 8
look,
yet?
they still Tamika, it's still a long wait list. It's still
Yeah,
long to
it's
get
a
on. So
crazy long
that's
waiting
you don't
list.
it's still
Hmm.
hard to get on these things. So
But I was
No,
happy that they got everything together. They had their plan. She said she still was going to go to school. He still was going to go to school. I don't know if that's actually happened in
she
real
ain't
life or
going no
not.
Morris
I
Brown
don't.
though. She
I
might
don't
Yeah,
go to
know.
I know
community
she
college.
wasn't going to the Morris Brown.
Yeah, you can go
Okay,
to
so
community college, but she ain't going to no
so
Morris Brown.
Frederick Young says if there are new BMF, I see Charles, Lucille, and Nicole becoming part-time actors of the show. They won't be in every episode. I agree if it
I
does
hope
come
so.
back. Like I said before, this show is set in the 21st century,
Mhm.
not the 90s.
It
This
really
whole
is
show
though,
is a
because they were
scam.
saying slang that was not around in the 90s. They was playing music that was not around in the 90s. I'm like, who the hell was the coordinator on this? Like, y'all don't do y'all research. I don't know if it just was like Meech didn't give a damn about the script and he just was saying whatever he wanted to say. Could have been that too, but that was a
Mm,
lot of that stuff was not said in the 90s.
Well,
mm.
I'm gonna say at least for this episode, they was creeping in the 2000s with the.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
didn't they play a
Hmm.
DMX song or something? Wait a
Yeah, but
minute,
Yeah.
I'm
didn't
thinking that was because slipping. That was probably like 98, 99, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking
they?
Little
But they
Michi was
did do a
born.
time jump. Didn't they do a time jump?
Yeah, they jumped the whole damn the whole damn show.
Yeah, they did a time jump.
But that's what I'm saying.
They did a couple of time jumps because look at how they did the pregnancy.
Right.
Right.
Hmm.
But I'm
Oh
saying
yeah.
Lady Michi was born.
That one episode she was just found out she was pregnant 3 months, and then the next one she was having the baby shower. So and was 8 months pregnant, 9 months pregnant. So mm.
Playing DMX, and he didn't come out till '98, I believe. Yeah, that's when DMX
But
came.
that tracks though, because if she's pregnant with Lil Meech was what, 25 now, so this is probably year 2000 or so.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, they
a
did it.
little after.
They did a time jump when she told him he was pregnant. They had already jumped time, at least
Yeah.
good. Well, they said 3 months, but it sounded like it was more than that though.
Yeah, but they showed the time jump, right? They said like 3 months later or something.
Yeah. I mean, once we saw the cornrows, we have to assume it was 2000s, I feel.
Yeah, because when they went to the Source Awards early this year, that was '95. They did a time jump since the Source thing. So
Yeah.
they did a time jump then, and then they did another one. You said this one said 3 months later,
Mm-hmm.
because the cornrows was at the at least in '99 2000.
And I don't know why they made such a big deal about the Olympics. And don't get me wrong, I knew the
And
purpose, but
never
I don't know. I
showed it.
thought it was going to cover more about the Olympics for some reason, even though I didn't think it was needed. But the way they was pushing so hard
No,
about the
it
red
was
belt,
needed because they talked about it ever since they landed in Atlanta, which was what,
yeah,
season 3, right? So ever since they went to Atlanta, they've been talking about the Olympics. So they at least should have showed us some little historical flashbacks
yeah,
of how
a
the
whole
Olympics was back then. You know what I'm saying?
couple rings,
They ain't got to do a whole episode about it, but just like a little, some kind of thing. Because
yeah.
they talked about it so much. They kept talking about it this season. At
Mm-hmm.
the Hardy kept talking about the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Well, BMF did a poor job with the time jump. That's why I'm pissed about. We went from Nicole pregnant episode to episode 9. Proof. Here's the baby. Well, we seen her had the baby the last episode, right?
Yeah, it was like a span of like 3, 4
Yeah,
episodes.
last episode. Last episode she had the baby. The
What do
episode
y'all think
9.
about the DeMarcus character?
What the Marcus Vaughn character?
You love that, didn't you, DeMarcus? You love that.
Uh-huh. Kissing on LaWanda.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we probably won't see him no more. He probably got blown to smithereens or something.
They should have showed the bombing situation in the Olympics.
That was a good
Right. That was a
I
pivotal
know,
thing to
even
happen
if
in
they just would have showed a news clip or something.
at least news, because that's what I'm saying. It didn't have to be, they had to have actors and all that. I'm talking about just like the historical news clip about it. Because the Olympics was a big deal in '96.
yeah. Mm.
And that whole bombing thing. I remember that thing like what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that Big Mickey wife thing really irritated me. It made no sense whatsoever.
Exactly.
She must have been inhaling some embalming fluid or whatever was left in that damn hearse because she just
You
lost
know,
her damn mind.
she probably was back there. It seemed like it was hot back there too.
And granted, I like the fact that she wasn't naive to be Mickey even being a possible pewer of Kato. But literally after he said that, he was like, yeah, so we could be a family. So you could tell this man has a motive. So he could probably be liable to tell you anything. And you just gonna be up and just take his word as bond. Like it was weird. It was weird.
Exactly. You this is your whole husband. You done slept with this man. So why wouldn't you like at least hear him out first and get the story? You just took what Lamar said and that was gospel. Yeah,
Well,
get
I mean,
out.
once she got there, he confirmed it, to be honest. And then he was like, well, did he tell you he took his baby mother out too? She was like, I don't care. I'm married to you. I had a child with you.
Yeah, I ain't
But
worried about what he did. Yeah, exactly.
it
So
still didn't make sense for
it
her to
still did
like
not make
be
sense.
crying over Lamar, though. That was just too much.
Holding his
Yeah.
hand while he
She
passing
probably
on.
stayed there with his body while she told Lucille and
She
Undercover.
said, Lucille, right. Lucille, y'all can
Mm-hmm.
take, I'm going to sign over the body, y'all. Y'all can do what y'all want with him.
Mm.
What?
She about to be working for me.
And wait a minute, y'all. No, and shout out to that little girl. She didn't never cry. She never asked for no, I mean, nothing with that little girl. Like, what?
It was a
You,
kidnapper's dream.
yeah, she was going to Disney World. Hey, Blackie. With the little Blackie. I mean, shout out to that little actress. She was cute, but it's just like she was sitting there with her little glitter boots on, kicking her heels up in there like she having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I
Oh,
done got to go on a road trip. When Brian came up, she was just laying there chilling. He said, "Well, your mother?" She just pointed to the building.
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I
That's
guess
what I'm
Boom and
saying.
his croonies were behind the pow pow out
Yeah,
when everyone. Yeah, we was talking about
Hmm.
that.
yeah, yeah. I'm almost for sure of that
Yeah, he
because remember they
already
was in
said make sure they can't make it to where
to
was they
Mhm.
going?
California.
Miami, California. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
was done.
But why they
I
Well,
heard.
telling everybody? That was dumb.
I heard they want to give Lamar a spinoff. He's good and a fool, but I wouldn't want to see him after the. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'll pass. Yeah, I'm really gonna pass. I'm really gonna pass. Yeah. I think. Look, even though I complain and some other people complain about this season, about this show, but we still been, certain of us have still been reviewing it. But I think after this, it's probably it's done. I don't think a lot of people gonna be watching this show no more. That it is. This is. I don't know. They gotta do something to turn it around and make me wanna even care.
Hmm.
Just they need to get. They need the people. They need real writers. I think that's
They
what
need
a big
the
issue.
people whoever they had the first season. That's who they need. But I think maybe they probably was kind of where I think the writing changed once that case they caught that case. The other people.
Um,
Well, we'll see.
why
I
would what?
mean,
Oh, go ahead. What you saying? What you saying, Moochie?
nothing. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was asking about Lamar grabbing B Mickey leg. That was funny too. I was like,
Oh yeah, somebody put yeah,
oh, somebody said in the
just like
chat.
Darius grabbed yeah, to protect
Oh
Nicole.
yeah, little Darius. That's the kid name that Lamar took out. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you. You know how like I always go back and rewatch. I tell y'all all the time. Yeah, I'm going back and do a rewatch on this. Rewatching. I'm never rewatching this. Yeah, I can tell you that now. I'm never going back watch BMF. This is a one and done as far as you know, there is no replay value. There's no
As
replay value for this show.
okay, so as disappointing as this season was, season 3 was way worse.
Three
Yeah,
was the worst. Three was
yeah,
worse, but it
yeah,
didn't
Yeah,
get
I
I
no
agree
better
with
for
that.
four. It didn't get any better. It just, but three was the worst with that Henrietta thing.
I
mm-hmm.
don't know. It's like saying is crack worse than heroin? Like I don't know if I can compare it.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, because I just said that the four is no better. It's not like
Oh
four is
shit.
better. Three was worse, but four is just as bad. You know what I mean? So it's both of them is bad. It's like saying, well, I got diabetes or cancer. They both bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I mean, I don't know. You know.
Oh god.
So yeah, both of them is bad.
It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. I feel like we
Marcus, you
covered
know you gonna watch it again.
10 years worth of stuff in one episode. Like what? I don't know. It was a lot to unpack.
These
I,
Stranger
and I'm
Things
You
on
probably
ever
the
watch it
I
again?
feel
Oh no, I'm not watching it again. No, I'm not. I'm not. You know, I don't re. I'm not rewatching. I still watch The Wire, and that's been on for 23 years. I still look at The Wire every now and then. I peek in and watch it. So, and other shows have been off for a long time. Sometimes I watch episodes of Breaking Bad when I see it pop up here and there. So this show ain't going. It ain't one of them shows. I'm gonna say,
Well,
oh,
where's?
let me go back
I'm
and
sorry.
rewatch this. No.
I'm gonna
I,
close the poll
I
out,
agree with
y'all.
you, but Demarcus, that's the part that confused me too, because how many people have touched the bottle, and the fact that Brian is so hungry that he like, oh yeah, you about to go down for attempted, and if he, lies, then it's gonna be murder. But at the end of the day, that bottle done been in a couple different people's hands. Even though Meech Prince was on it too, which that was stupid of him. He should have grabbed, had something wrapped around it. But I guess he thought they was gonna be able to drive away before they came. But it's a whole bunch of prints on that damn bottle. You still can't prove that he did it, which he didn't even do it. He just was trying to get the freaking, get rid of it for homegirl.
And they
So
went from that to having a Rolls Royce. Did you see that? I'm
yeah,
like, yo, we didn't even see him change cars.
Well, we had that time jump, so that's why we ain't see a lot. There's a lot of things that just don't make no.
Exactly.
It just open. It ain't making sense,
Hmm.
So, um, and
Yeah.
so he's so
This is the
sad.
poll, y'all.
So the girl having the baby, and she gonna name him Little Meech.
Dang,
Hmm.
everybody's wow. The majority is dissatisfied with the finale.
Shocking.
You shocked, Moochie?
Right.
Wow, I just wanted to sound shocked.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you like the Moochie, I ain't trying to tear it down for you. I mean, I'm saying,
I
know.
just told you what I liked about it. That
Mm,
it didn't start getting like good and decent to that last part.
I
And
don't
then it
know. I
still
don't
was a
know.
corny part in it. And I said that. Remember
Yeah,
I said
because I agree with what Pretty Girl said when we first got up here. They literally dragged like 40 minutes of the damn show and then waited to the last 5 minutes to be like, here, bitch, this is it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't find nothing exciting about it. I just thought it was like, what are we watching? It would seem all of it was goofy. A lot of stuff of it. I don't
Yeah, it was
know.
a lot of goofy stuff. It was funny stuff, but yeah.
is
Hmm.
this the worst finale than the final season of Game of Thrones?
I
Still
didn't
not
see Game of
over that.
Thrones.
Ah, yeah. I was disappointed
I
with
can't
that.
compare this to
I
Game of
can't
Thrones. Game
compare
of
that
Thrones
to
is
this.
on another level.
Yeah, you can't compare that. The writing and all of that. That's like comparing apples and some prunes or some shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Because even though I didn't watch
Look,
Game of Thrones,
apples
but
and
everybody
prunes.
said it was well written show. So even a well written show can have a bad season or whatever. But this was not having been well written since really season one. You know.
I think I'm most upset, and I found myself torn with this because yes, they are infamous for having uh this legacy of something bad, right? But I just feel bad for the people that are younger, that this is the reference of BMF story. Like, we are at an age where we watched the documentaries and was familiar and knew before this show came out. But now the 20 somethings, this is what they think of when they think of BMF, and that's kind of annoying. Even though this is a story of them doing bad, but I'm like, this ain't the legacy y'all should be comfortable leaving. Like, this is
You
ridiculous.
know?
Mm, mm, mm.
Like, y'all
Yeah.
messed up a perfectly good real story. Like, this is crazy. And that's the thing about the loosely based thing. That's when y'all take liberties. That's just that's, I guess that's the part I'm struggling with too, because I don't mind you taking liberties, but why even base it off BMF then? Just call it something else if y'all gonna do all the
Yes.
extra stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's call it something else. Right.
Hmm.
Hmm. I mean, even though Snowfall was loosely based on Freeway Ricky Ross story, even though he said that wasn't his story. It was a little bit based on his story, but it was a lot that wasn't. But at least they still had a good
Ugh.
I
story
hated that
going.
finale too. I was
No,
pissed off with the way that ended.
oh no,
It,
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No,
it
I
hurt
was
because
glad.
it
I
was
was glad
great
Franklin lost
quality.
everything. He deserved to lose everything. So I wasn't upset at all by that. Because it would to me it would have been not realistic had he had kept all his money and went off in the sunset somewhere. So no, I know everybody wanted to see it be that, but that would have been like some superhero type of thing. But in real life, you either going to prison, you're dying, or you're going to be a bomb and lose everything like he did. And he deserved to lose it all the way he did, the way he did his own mama. So you deserve to lose everything. So I was fine with that. But
But he,
but in this case, I mean, this was they had a I mean, I've been shouting you out, pretty girl, since I heard you say this weeks and weeks and weeks ago. They had a perfectly good story. You had the recipe, the formula, and then you go and throw some extra seasons in there and mess up the whole recipe, So they had a perfectly good story from the beginning. Season one, even two, even when it got a little bit bad with Lamar, but season two was decent. But the three and four, y'all just said, oh, y'all they just said F at this point. We just gonna take a ball of crap and throw it on the wall so he would stick.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why I was saying in Detroit's comments earlier when he was live that for me this is worse. Like, yeah, there's a lot of shows we critique and talk about, but most of those are fictional characters that they made up and they doing whatever with. Because this is based off real life people, even though we know they ain't gonna do everything exact, they never do, whether it's based off of a book or
Hmm.
biography or
Hmm.
whatever. There's things they change. Okay, cool, and we know they ain't gonna incriminate themselves on certain stuff, but still, certain choices they made was just horrible. It was like, who the hell idea was this?
Yeah, you're right about that, Tamika. That like the other shows that we might say for instance, Mayor Kingstown. That's not a real life story, so they can throw anything in there, and we wouldn't know if it's true, not true, or anything.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
it's a fictional story. But we got this, who we know it's a real story. So you got to stick somewhat with the story. I know you're going to have some liberties because you got to change names, places, dates, and all that. I get that, but you can't go too far off from the real story. Like on American Gangster, with Denzel Washington play. Um, like if there were some things on there that even Denzel said they had to change from the real story just
Yeah.
because of people, places. You can't,
Exactly.
because you got to change people things up. But however, they still stuck with the story of what he did, how he started in the business, and how he got locked up at the end. So it didn't change like a whole bunch. It's just some stuff that changed. Here, all that Henry stuff, none of that happened. All of this pow pound in Mexico, none of that happened. I'm guaranteed none of that happened. I don't believe none of that. The cars running all fast like they playing a GTA game or something.
Yeah.
I
I
call it
Yeah.
think
Looney Tunes. I call it
okay.
Looney Tunes.
So Frederick
Hmm.
Young says, I think Hoop is more mature than Meech and Terry. That boy sold B Mickey a wet dream. We slept on Hoop all season.
They show nothing about
Nah,
Hoop
Hoop
instead of
was
sitting there
always
eating a
my
sandwich.
guy.
Instead
Yeah.
of eating a sandwich and falling asleep in the car, they ain't never really showed nothing about Hoop. Like we should have seen him doing something. We never saw him doing anything, y'all. We might like him, but let's keep it real. What did he really do? He was not really. They never. That's the writers, though. I ain't
Yeah.
blaming the actor what he did. He did fine. What he did is that, but they gave him nothing.
Mm-mm.
But they gonna give us Tina going to the place and taking care of her baby situation. They
Exactly.
gave us nothing, no story on him. We don't know nothing about him. What happened to Duffy? Duffy got locked up with no follow up on
He
that.
just did his time, baby. He did his time.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
He
We
got
don't see
locked
what
up
happened
for
to where's
doing time.
Sterling. What happened to Sterling?
I know we only saw him one time.
I think
Yeah,
they
this
I think
season we
the gay
saw one
boys they
time.
get locked up eventually though.
Yeah, all these
Hmm.
people end up getting locked up or died or whatever, So, um, yeah, a lot of people got locked up. A lot of people did flip in real life,
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
they took pleas and all that, so they wouldn't do,
Hmm.
jail time. So, um, the documentary that's different ones, like I said, YouTube, Amazon Prime, Stars. You can find different documentaries on BMF. It's all, they all around. They may, so
And there's a lot of real footage of Meech, like the Smack DVDs and all that of him.
oh yeah, that's
Hmm.
all on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah, you can find
Hmm.
all that on YouTube. Interviews that almost half the people that was there, around. A lot of people was around. So,
I would
I
rather
mean,
people watch that than
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a guy on YouTube. Everybody knows about him. Al Prophet. He got a
mm,
Oh yeah,
page,
he
and
got a good documentary on it too.
yeah,
yeah.
he do all the gangster stuff on his page. That's what he do is gangster stuff, mafia and gangster things. So he got stuff on there. And then if you end up listening to Vlad, that's he interviewed some of the people. So you can find the real stories and just do your own research because you ain't getting it from there. This is just some Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, production stuff over here. So on Stars.
Stop
Yeah,
And I
me
saying
don't
that.
even,
too.
something. Let me stop saying that because I actually love Looney Tunes. I don't even want to put them down like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I love Looney Tunes and all. So don't even put me. Don't even. I don't even want to put them down like this is far worse. than that, I don't know. Just like a beginner person on Tubi, doing something. That Mexico scene did look like that. When the car flipping over, the truck flipping over, and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's hilarious.
Hey, Nikki, go ahead and change the group name to Force and Tommy Egan. Now, if Ghost doesn't show up this final season, I ain't messing with 50
Oh,
North
boy.
Stars no more.
Mm.
Well, with that being said, I'm tired now and I'm ready to go to bed, y'all.
And then so
Anybody got anything else they want to add?
what's Aisha going to do next? Where's she going to? Be Mickey wife.
She gonna get a
She
job with me.
well, she took
Hmm.
she took off. You know what I'm saying? She signed the body over and said, I'm out of here. I guess she went on back to wherever she came from.
She gonna be mourning Lamar the Pat in the next 12 years, child.
And she got to get a job and everything. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like she gonna be mourning Lamar. That's crazy. Oh Lord. Mm.
maybe Mickey has some benefits from the plant. I don't
So
know.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. He ain't worked there that long, though. How you gonna get no
I
benefits in
know,
your
I
yeah.
know. I'm trying,
He
child.
probably still on his 90-day probation. He ain't get no
I mean,
benefits.
she was a cute girl. She probably get a job at the Platinum Palace.
Oh Lord. Mm.
Okay, so Stephen Harris says Aisha told B Mickey to let it go once the baby had surgery. Now she finds out B Mickey took Kato out. Wow. That's the only part that made sense. Because if he would have left it alone, she would have never found that out.
Yeah.
But it's no but
Because he
why
would have been home when he came there.
it's not making any sense though. She's upset about Kato and crying and upset about that. But you was okay with the setup. You were part of the setup. Like you wasn't actively doing anything, but you knew what was going on. You were
Hmm.
accomplice to it. She knew she knew that he was gonna go after Terry and Meech. So now you're upset about Kato. I mean, it
But
just
that's
this is
because he sold her this thing on Terry and Meech being the villains that messed up his whole life. You know what I mean? And in other
okay.
words, now she realized that that was all a lie. Child, whatever.
Okay, all right. Well, we ain't gonna
Yeah,
see
she
her no
was no
more.
better than B Mickey. You know?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I ain't feeling sorry for her or nothing. Yeah, because I feel like this
Yeah,
all
she
just doing.
wasn't. She was down with it up until that point.
Right, right. Yeah, she was
And she
down
was
with
like,
it.
but she was pregnant.
Lamar was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, I ain't know that. That's fucked."
Hmm.
Like Lamar, shut
Yeah,
your mind up, yo.
Right.
he said that. So now you see that
Yeah, that was like, yo,
what did
this
Lamar
nigga.
say? Now you see who the real monster is. Now we gonna be a
Why
family.
Right,
We gonna be.
That
He
exactly.
was
thought they was gonna
crazy,
be a
that part.
family. Look,
That was
what's
crazy.
what's her name?
Exactly.
Aisha V and Blackie. And little
it was irking
Blackie.
me. He kept
Hmm.
stroking that little girl's hair. I'm like, get your nasty
You
ass
know
back over
something?
here,
Me
man.
too. I didn't like
Right.
that either. I did not like that either. That she's sitting there petting that little girl. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't like that either.
Well, she
Um,
couldn't even go to the funeral.
no, she ain't want nothing to do with. And so that little girl ain't gonna be thinking about her father. She never cried or nothing, not one time.
V probably gonna be like,
Nope,
Lamar,
she
it's your
gonna say,
daddy.
Daddy went bye-bye.
Right, yeah.
He went to
Hmm.
college.
Yeah, he went out to
No,
college.
we
Yeah, never.
still we
Oh
still
no.
got Blackie.
No, back in the day, they used to say people went off to the army. You know what I'm saying? And then they ain't never.
Hmm.
That's what they used to say back in the
Hmm.
old days. They went off to the army, and then they ain't never come back. You know what I mean? Some stuff like that. So, I don't know. Well, it's over now. Damn, I'm about to rethink about it. You want to talk about this thing on damn Sunday? I was, they done irritated me. You know what I'm saying? They
Well,
done irritated me. Mm,
anybody want to add anything else?
Well.
With
I
that
mean,
being,
Moochie gonna find out information if whether it's gonna get renewed, and
yeah,
then
I'm
yeah,
gonna
but
keep my ear to the streets, y'all. So thanks for coming out.
Well, I
God
enjoyed
bless.
having a good laugh with the ladies, and thank
Oh
y'all for
Yes,
yeah.
coming in
yes,
the comments.
Oh yeah. Now for the
Yeah,
whole season, I'm gonna give A+ to the
yeah.
comments, and for us for talking about this thing,
yes.
and
And
you know, so
thank everybody for joining us.
yes, always, even yeah, everybody been joining us every week. We've been talking about this, so like that's been the highlight. That's
Mhm.
been the highlight. So I
It's
always
not,
enjoy that. So
it's not even a first reaction anymore. It's post show therapy. Okay, so got all that therapeutic things out. So
oh wait a minute, so who said this? Slim Bates. Well,
Oh
no
no,
more
it's
shows
a lot
until
of shows
it's
between
a
It's a
now
lot of
and
lot of
shows.
November.
shows.
Moochie, go ahead and tell them about
It's
the
a
Man
whole lot.
Kingstown
Oh,
and all that stuff. Real quick.
we
Mhm.
talked about this yesterday on Trending Topics. All of the shows that's
Okay,
coming
well
up.
Yeah.
Slim Bates wasn't there, so
Now, if
Please
you
be
mean
sure to go
Power,
watch
yeah,
that.
but it's a whole lot of other shows coming.
Great live, Inga, Moochie, Tamika, and Pretty Girl.
oh, thank you, Stephen Harris. That's our homeboy.
And if y'all not watching Dexter or Smoke, those are fire, much better than this. And Dexter already got
Exactly.
renewed for season 3 before they even announced season 2.
Damn.
Exactly.
See,
hmm
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm not even watching Dexter, but
And I
that's
ain't
what I'm
even watched
talking.
that yet. That's what I want to watch now.
That's what I'm talking about, though, y'all. That when it's great writing, and I heard Dexter's a fabulous show. I just never watched it, but I heard, and I hear it's great. When it's great writing, they will go ahead and announce that being renewed early on. That's how you know this
Mm-hmm.
probably may not get renewed, and if it does, it'll be at the very last minute. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That they,
Yep.
so um, only reason why they dealing with force because they had to close it out.
hmm
So after they got rid of Power Book 2, they got to close out Force. So that's the only reason why they did announce that one. But otherwise, Force ratings wasn't good either. So well, we'll see. Yeah, well, I think I might turn my stars off. So ain't nothing else to watch on here now until I guess Force come back. So I might take a break and save my little coins for and turn the stars off because ain't really nothing I'm watching on there right now.
Well,
Um,
with that being said,
all
anybody,
right, so
I guess we are out of here. We will. I know I'm gonna do a recap, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna have like a round table discussion for the last part.
yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna talk about it on Sunday just to go and finish it. I already made it. The thing is already set, so I got to go on go through with it. So finish it out and be done with it. And
All right.
after that, we done talking about it.
Thanks for coming out, y'all.
Oh yeah, all right, y'all. Love y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.